it's Stacey. Okay, first let me just say you're gonna have to excuse my face. I just put a ton of Saint Tropez self tan on, and whenever I do that, well, first it turns orange until it, you know, sets and I wash it off, and then second, it really highlights all my blemishes, and that's just what it does. I'm so sorry you have to see this, but I can't put on makeup over it because I'm letting my tan soak in. Okay, so I am going to do a Q&A today. I posted on my Facebook page if you had any questions that you wanted me to answer, and I had a few people ask me some questions, so I'm gonna answer them. Okay, let's see. Sky Rona. Now, these people, like, I know their real names, but I'm just saying, like, their name here. She says, what is your favorite healthy go-to snacks? That's her first question. My favorite healthy go-to snacks. Well, I guess that depends if you're talking about low carb or if you're talking about low calorie. If you're talking about low calorie, it would definitely be, well, you know what? It would be the same for both. It would be Weight Watchers jalapeno string cheese, because that is both low carb, as like 0 carbs, and it's low calorie. So it has 50 calories. So that is my favorite healthy go-to snack. Definitely while I'm doing low carb, another favorite snack of mine has to be the Atkins peanut butter cluster bars. In my opinion, they taste just like Paydays, and they're really good. If you're talking low calorie, my favorite would have to be Skinny Cow chocolate with peanut butter in the middle. They taste like, they're 130 calories for 3 of them, and they taste kind of like Reese Cups. They're really good. Let's see. Her next question is, what is your when you want to indulge guilty snack? Okay, this is a weird one. I would definitely say peanut butter. That is my, like, no, like, do not eat this. It is so full of fat, but getting a spoon full of peanut butter is just like, okay, I just wish I could, like, cover this up, is my guilty pleasure. I love doing that. It's delicious. It's not healthy, so I don't recommend it. And for that reason, I don't even keep peanut butter in the house. What are your hobbies? Hobbies. Ooh, let's see. Honest to goodness, since I've grown up, like now that I'm almost 31 years old, I wouldn't really say I have hobbies. I guess, Foxy is definitely, I love her. She is amazing. She's like my little best friend. I love playing Candy Crush. That's definitely a hobby. YouTube is obviously a huge hobby. I love both filming videos and watching videos. I would say that's like my biggest hobby, Candy Crush and YouTube. And where did you and Joseph meet? Me and Joseph actually met. I actually have the story up on this channel. I mean, on my, yeah, on this channel. You'll have to just type in Joseph and Stacey meet, whatever. We met at the Iron Horse, which is a local, it's a bar and grill, but we were playing pool. So yeah, that's a whole different story. What do you like to do on a summer weekend? I like to, okay, I like to cut grass. That's so strange, but I love doing that. I love going on, going walking with my best friend. We do a 5K at a local park. I love doing that. I like just hanging out with my husband in the afternoon, grilling out, things like that. And let's see. Does Foxy have siblings? Yes, she has Phoenix and Max, which are both kitty cats. Phoenix is the black girl cat, and Max is the gray salt and pepper boy cat. So, Dylan says, who is your favorite person on YouTube to watch? I would say, okay, I love watching Elle and Blair Feller, both of them, Juicy Star 07 and All That Glitters 21, and I love watching Gigi Gorgeous. She is probably my favorite person to watch on YouTube. Love her, hands down, definitely my favorites. Who is your favorite author or authors? I love Jane Green. I think she is brilliant. I think anything she writes is hands down amazing. I have every book she's ever written, and favorite author, hands down. Love her. The story of how Foxy came into your family, kind of a long story. Foxy was actually at a pet shop, and she was actually in a cage, and I went to visit her. Oh, not visit her. I went to the went to visit the pet shop, and we saw her. And I'd never had a dog before, ever in my whole life. This was in 2009, I believe, and I wanted her, but Joseph had grown up with dogs in his house and things like that, and so he just didn't want any dogs in the house, and so we didn't get her. So we go back 5 months later. She's in the same cage, no toys, no newspaper, nothing. It broke my heart. So I asked to see her. I asked to see her the first time too. She had a really bad ear infection. I asked to see her that time as well, and she had the same ear infection. Her ear was so bad, it was basically turned almost inside out. I mean, it was awful. And of course, I was livid. I mean, I'm a huge animal lover, and I try to be an animal activist as much as I can. But I asked the lady, why, this was here 5 months ago. Why does she still have this ear infection? Why has she not been taken to the doctor? Why is the vet not came? What is the situation? She's like, oh, the vet just left and treated her. And I'm just like, that's crap. I don't believe it. So we took her into a little room, and I held her. She couldn't really walk. Because she had been in the cage her whole life. She was actually born on a puppy mill, and she couldn't walk. She was scared of everything. It was really sad, and she actually peed in the floor, okay, which is not abnormal. Well, the next day, Joseph decides to let me get Foxy, the dog. So we go back, and I get Foxy, and I take her in that same room. Her pee was still on the floor. Yeah, but long story short, they shut the place down. The person that owned the place is now in prison, literally prison. So the place no longer exists. We also got Max, our kitty cat, there, and then Phoenix, we adopted her. Well, I adopted her when Joseph and I first moved in together, and he didn't know it until I brought her home. But yeah, and so Foxy had to have lots of surgeries on her eyes, 3 different surgeries. She had a lot of sicknesses, and now she is, where is she? She's over there. She is perfectly healthy, and she's 5 years old now. Let's see. What is your favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song, I have 2 of them. The first one is by Ella Fitzgerald. It is Baby It's Cold Outside. I love that song. And my second one, I guess my second ones would be anything by Jessica Simpson or Mariah Carey. I like when Jessica Simpson sings Baby It's Cold Outside. I like that song too. I like it when she sings anything Christmassy. And Mariah Carey's Christmas album, the really old one, love it. Let's see here. What foods do you eat on the low-carb diet? And that's from Chastity. Chastity, I eat, for breakfast, I will either eat an Atkins bar, I really like the peanut butter granola bars, or I will have scrambled eggs with cheese and bacon. That's usually my go-to, or maybe an Atkins shake, the vanilla shakes. Those are definitely my go-tos because, I don't know, I'm finding it very difficult actually to eat low carb, like after a full week or so. Like it gets kind of repetitive because all you can really eat is meats, cheeses, eggs. I mean, you know how it goes. Let's see, what's the next question? Are you watching your what foods? I'm sorry, that was breakfast. I also make homemade cheesecake. I make homemade low-carb peanut butter fudge. I cook pork chops. I make chicken. I make hot wings. I make, let's see, one thing I'll do is I'll boil cauliflower and then mash it and make mashed cauliflower. Put butter and salt just like it's potatoes. Let's see. Diet Mountain Dew, Coke Zero. I drink water, but put the lemonade squirt in there. Definitely a lot of the Atkins bars. I just eat mostly just meats. I snack on things like pepperoni and cheese, I ate salads. I don't eat a whole lot of salads, but I ate some, and that's about it. Let's see, are you watching, or let's see, Jan says, are you watching calories too? Actually, that's a good question, Jan, and I'm glad you asked that, because no, I was not until I read your question. And then I was like, maybe I should be counting my calories too, just to make sure, because I was talking to my best friend, and she's like, yeah, you know, it's, because she's a big fan of low carb, and she's like, basically, it really is still just calories in, calories out, and I was like, that's so true. And so I started logging my calories. So because of you, yes, I am actually counting my calories too, and I try not to go too high. They usually end up around 1200. So yeah. Let's see. Since doing Miss Baby Fat PHAT TTC, trying to conceive, she asks, since doing low carb, what kind of exercise have you been doing? None. I've been lazy. I haven't done any, but I have ordered a new Pilates DVD by Denise Austin. I've received it. I just haven't opened it yet, but that's will be my exercise. So I will start doing that soon, and I will let y'all know. Let's see. And then my last question is from Joanne. It says, good morning. I would ask where you go on holiday in the USA, or do you go further afield, Europe? Have you been to England? Have you visited London? I'm from London, but now live in Falmouth, Cornwall. Okay, to answer your question, Joanne, I have sadly never been out of the United States. Okay, except once when I went on a cruise to the Bahamas when I was on the dance team in high school. So Bahamas is not in the United States, so that's the only place I've been. Where do we go on vacation? We always go to the beach. As you know, I live in Alabama. We live about 4 to 6 hours from the beach, so we go there a lot. We also got married on the beach, so that's our favorite vacation spot. We go to Disney World. I've probably been on vacation there, I think 13 times. So that is probably my favorite vacation spot. I've been to New York on vacation. I really enjoyed it there. I've been to Texas. I really like Texas. It's a really big city, though, very overwhelming for me, personally. And then we go to the mountains, which we do that in Gatlinburg. So that's where we go on vacation. So no, I've never been to England, London, England, or anywhere else. I would love to travel to Jerusalem, because I want to see the Holy Land. I would love to go to England and meet and see like the where like Kate Middleton and what's his name? Will? Is it Will? Yeah, where they live, or the palace where the Queen of England lived. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm fascinated by all that. So I would love to go to England. Okay, sorry, I got a phone call. I would love to go to England. That's probably one of the top places. And I would love to go to Nova Scotia. My friend Erin, hey Erin, she lives there, and I would love to go there. So there's a lot of places I would love to go. I would also love to go to Mexico, like kind of, sort of, Cabo San Lucas. Is that how you say it? Or Lucas? Yeah, Lucas. I would love to go to Cabo. Kind of. I'm scared of planes. I'm scared of trains. I'm scared of ships. So I don't know how to get there. I want to go to Vegas. So yeah, that's all the questions. I'll do another Q&A some other time. And you can ask me anything you want to know and I'll answer it. And I hope y'all have a great night. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.